Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to recreate this Halloween costume cosplay style look inspired by Mileena, a character from Mortal Kombat. Quick backstory in case you don't know, Mileena is actually a clone designed with another person's DNA and a fictional DNA that only exists in Mortal Kombat, giving her a large mouth rimmed with long, sharp teeth, making her more like animalistic, and it is one of the ways that she kills her opponents. She's pretty badass. To get started with this look, I'm going to first apply my eye makeup using a purple eyeliner as a base. Then taking a eyeshadow brush, I'm going to smudge and blend this out up onto the lid. Then taking that same pencil, I'm also going to bring that down on the lower lash line about 3/4 over, and again blend this out. Now I'm going to make more of a triangular shape on the outer corner to create a cat eye, kind of heavier winged style look to the eye. And I'm just going to use a smaller brush to soften the edges to make the lines less harsh. And then I'm also using that pencil to line the waterline on top and bottom. This eye look is super simple, but it looks harder than it actually was. It's just one product. So just using that pencil is a really easy way to get the pigment and a smoky look rather than applying a bunch of different shadows. I love these pencils. There's so much pigment. I love the color payoff. They have a wide range of colors. I'll list everything used in this video down in the description box if you guys want to check those out and shop anything mentioned. I'll also include any discounts I have available for you, so be sure to take advantage of those. Next, I applied my mascara and false lashes. Then taking a brow pencil, I quickly filled in my brows to help darken the color and give more definition to the shape. And then taking a bit of my foundation, I'm going to apply this around the eyes, nose, and brows to help clean up those areas. We are going to move on to the face next, so we don't need to apply foundation there yet. Now taking the little mouth pieces, I'm going to just lay these on my face to help mark the area I want to apply them. Then I'm going to use a mix between red and black body paint or face paint and apply this as a base underneath where those pieces are going to go over top. To make these mouthpieces, all I did was take some air dry modeling clay and form these into little pieces to look like teeth. Then I used paper towel and liquid latex in a few layers to lay under and over top, keeping those teeth in the place that I want them to be. This also makes it much easier to apply and blend in with your skin when you're ready to put the mouthpieces on. So once they're dry, I would honestly give them about 24 hours for the clay to dry and harden and the liquid latex to also dry. So make sure you allow yourself the time to pre-make these in advance. Once they're ready to apply, just use some more liquid latex underneath. Place the pieces that we made right over top. I'm also going to build up liquid latex around all of the edges to help make this seamless, making it look like it's actually part of the skin. You want to make sure liquid latex has enough dry time in between applying the next layer. So if you want, I also recommend having a fan handy to help speed up dry time. But about 4 to 5 very sheer layers of liquid latex, allowing it to dry in between each time, is best. While my last layer of liquid latex is drying, I'm just going to finish up more around the eye and face. So I'm going to apply a very light eyeshadow on my brow bone as a highlight, and then contour my nose. I'm then also going to add some color to the teeth because the clay itself is very bright white. So to give a more realistic look, I'm going to add some yellows and browns. Then using a matte black eyeshadow, I'm going to place this inside underneath of the teeth and mouthpieces over top that paint we first applied, just to help really darken this, giving the illusion that there's depth underneath the teeth. Once your liquid latex is dry, you're ready to move on with the foundation and or concealer. You can apply this right over top. I recommend stippling first to first apply, so just like bouncing the brush up and down, and then you can blend. Again, this may take a few layers. It's best to work with sheer application and applying more layers over top rather than just applying a ton of product. That way you can figure out the color adjustment if needed. Now moving on, I'm going to give more detail to facial area around the teeth. So I'm using a mix of a few different eyeshadows here, using matte red, pink, and orange tones. And using a super small detail brush, I'm just going to place this up and around the teeth, just like you would see if you were looking at your own teeth, seeing how they sit inside of your gums. I'm also going to bring this up and out into any cracks, giving the look more of a ripped, kind of organic illusion, rather than everything being like super symmetrical. You want to make more like ripped, jagged edges. So I'm just going to do that same exact thing to the other side. I'm then going to take some fake blood and also apply this around the gums and over top that black area underneath. I'm carefully placing this around each tooth across the gum line and bringing it up and down the gum or skin area we made, as well as a little bit more extra on the teeth. This did take me a while because I was really into getting the small detail, so I'm honestly just gonna zoom through this, but you get the idea. It's just a bunch of little layers, small tools and brushes, and you can just look at a bunch of pictures of her online as reference if you want, depending on the size and style version you go for. You may want to change it up slightly, and also depending on how gory you want the look to be. Now I'm just gonna go back in with a bit more of my foundation and concealer and clean up the rest of my face and around the edges of the prosthetic pieces we made to help blend those better into my skin. Then you can set any area you feel you need to with a powder if you would like, apply your costume, and this look is complete. So that's everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to make sure you're still subscribed to my channel, following me on TikTok and Instagram for more day-to-day updates. As always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.